Okay. Bum, bum. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, but hopefully it will. It's unstable. Oh, 5 and 6. Nope. Is it? Is it working? Do not know. Okay. Strange. Oh well. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Welcome to my face. Let me just grab some cleanser, which is not here, of course. Oh, it never ends. It never ends. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think that's fine. All right, so I'm hoping against hope that this actually works, but we'll see if it crashes at some point. And let me just remove my eyebrow stuff from yesterday. From this morning. Okay. So I've got a bit of a pimple patch here. Working on a pimple that seems to be a very stubborn pimple. Maybe I should put one here as well. But that little strip didn't come with much, so what the hell. Maybe I'll do that tonight when I go to bed. Wake up in the morning, should be better. I've also put one here. It's been bugging me. Okay, so. And my hair, from the style from this morning, is kind of coming apart. So Martin has gone to hike in Italy, and I will have full run of the house for I suppose a week or so. Okay, So I found these somewhere in my collection, which I haven't used. I haven't used them for a while. They were just kind of sitting there. I've used them before, and to a certain extent, they're a bit messy. This is the Page Vine. Oh, there's a bit of stuff here. Excuse me. I think I saw it on like some sort of Instagram ad or something. This is the Page Vine. Anybody? 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 Nope. Something. Page Vine brush, brow faction angled brush and dip. So I've seen something almost the exact same packaging from SheGlam in the drugstore DM in Germany, and I assume it's the same product. It's just different branding. So that's good to know, because if I do want to purchase a replacement of this, I can easily get it from SheGlam. So I've been using it a couple of times. It's slightly hit or miss depending on. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is better. Maybe slightly. I don't know. Okay. So I'm just running through my brows. And yeah, so it's got this like brush with lots of different hairs on it. Oh, is that going to focus at all? Nope, don't focus on my face. It's got this little hair, these little hairs, and it's all at an angle. And it's got this little push thing, so you can put it into the pot and push it down, and that's how you get the product loaded back onto the brush. I feel like this brow is easier to do. I think maybe I should just like shape my brows later. Kaya is chilling out on the cat tree again, and she seems to be trying to eat the cat tree sometimes. So the one I just put on was in the color taupe, so it's like a brownie type of shade. And then I also have the shade espresso, which is darker and a little bit more black brown than the taupe. So I'm just gonna do both on my brows because I do have black hair, and I think kind of like a mixture of both is nice. I could also do straight up this one, espresso, but I find it a bit too harsh when by itself. And I don't know what it is, but this brow definitely looks like thinner than this brow does. Maybe I just need to let the brow hairs grow more here or pluck this eye to even the symmetry out. Oh, for heaven's sake. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. Okay, so I think I want to fill up the brows as well with a pencil, eyebrow pencil. That's what I meant to say. And okay. Okay. Yeah. I think that's good. I feel like I look quite red in this camera lens at the moment. I'm not sure why, but anyway, maybe if I change the white balance, but I don't want to do that. Okay, anyway, that's the brow. Kaya, don't eat the cat tree. She knows she's not supposed to do it. Whenever I look at her, she stops and looks away. So she knows exactly what she's doing. Okay. I have been having the most terrible allergies, like with my nose and everything. I've just taken an allergy pill to calm it down just a little bit. But oh my god, the last few days have been annoying as heck. My eyes have been itchy. My nose keeps running. It's just very annoying, the allergies that I have. And I think maybe it's like the pollen in the air. Now that it's spring, things are, accumulating, and then it gets blown into the apartment, and then it's hard to like vacuum up all the dust and pollen and all that stuff. Kaya, 9. Don't chew on the cat tree. You're lying in the basket, don't eat it. Well, at least that someone's getting a use out of the cat tree. Because Luna doesn't really go in. Kaya. Leave it. Good. Leave it. Every time I turn my head, she's like at the cat tree. Good baby. Super. She's so cute. It's so annoying when she's cute. You can't be mad at her. Okay. Wait, I feel like there's something. Oh. One of my eyelashes decided to point downwards. All right. So, again, eyeshadow primer potion, Urban Decay. I feel like I say that every single time I do my face. Okay. What shall we do next? Shall we just go fun and do like Juvia's Place? Because I haven't played with the Juvia's Place palette in a while. Yesterday I did like a green look. Should I do purple today maybe? Okay. Juvia's Place. I think I have more purples in this one. This is the Serenity palette by Cosmic Brushes. Okay, it has some, this purple. It has this purple. Wait, it's a little bit more, I don't know. It leans quite pink in the pan. I mean, on the screen. Hello. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to use that shade as... There we go again. I am so sick of this. Okay, I'm going to use the purple shade. Maybe if I'm daring, I could go in with this shade and like get them to work together, you know? This and this. but we'll see. Let's just go in with that purpley shade first. And I think I'm going to pack it on. So I'm going to use the Refa 01 brush. It's like a blendy brush, but also able to pack stuff on it. Ooh, okay. Look at my, don't know how I feel about that shape, but we can correct it. I think I want to use some of the Divina shades because, I mean, I just went through my collection and I know I have a lot of Divina shades, but, you know, I haven't been wearing makeup a lot, especially when I don't feel well. So it's like they just sit in my collection and they collect dust. At least the palettes do because they're inside palettes. Shape is a bit off. Hold on, let me see if I can move this here and I can. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I go too far up with the shape. Doesn't matter. Okay. So next up, I'm gonna go with. Nope, I'm not gonna do this. Let's see. Do I have the Divina shades here? Oh no, not these. Oh, I have the shades from. I can't remember. I think it's a Polish company. Okay, yes, I have a few of the shades here in a Makeup Geek palette. Some Divina shades and some Glam Shop. Glam Shop, yes, I remember the those are the Glam Shop shades. Glam Shop shades. Okay, so let's see. Let's do NYX Primer Potion. I'm just patting that here. And I'm gonna go in with, see what shift looks good. Not sure. Okay, let's just go for this. The Divina Cosmetics Halo Moon Zira. The shade Zira. This is going to be quite translucent, but it's magical. So, ooh, okay. Again, I never know what, because it looked a certain way in the pan, and then that is pretty. That is super pretty. Okay. Patting it on once more. And then, okay, I feel like it has like a dimensional shift to it where it looks kind of pink from a certain angle and then like aqua from a certain angle. So that's cute. That's really pretty. I like that. And I think today I'm going to try to wear some lashes just because, just for fun. I have lots of lashes and I don't know what to do with it, so. All right, so here, again, with tapping some of that in. Just so that it matches this one. But hold on. This looks like it's just a teeny bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. And then for the inner corner, I think I will also do that purple shade from the Serenity palette. Tap, 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 tap. Yep. I think this is cute. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so for the bottom lash line, I think I'm just gonna go with the similar purple shade from the Serenity palette. This one is the Refa 26 brush. It's got more of a tapered end, tapered point to it. Okay. Oh, this is so annoying. I feel like this one like really went down, and then this one not as much. Where should I pull it out here? Maybe. Maybe I should pull it out here, and then this area can be like a little bit more downward. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of buff out the edges here with like a neutral shade. If I can find one that I like. I have a whole bunch of neutral shades here. I think. Wait, are they? No. Ooh. These were what I'm looking for. These shades as well. I think this middle purple would have gone well as well. Oh, they're all pretty. Crap. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna use a whole bunch of these neutral shades to kind of blend out the edges. And if this one is more pinky, so it suits the purple. So let's do that. I hope I'm not going to sneeze again. Yeah, so there's a nice blend there, I think. And it doesn't look so stark. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this edge, I want it to be less there. Just kind of. Oh no, I've got shimmer on it. Crap. I think this brush I forgot. I didn't clean it off, and now it's got lots of shimmer on it. So I've got shimmery up there. That was not what I wanted to do. No. Has this made it worse? Oh no. There's shimmer everywhere now. Crap. I think I've just made this worse. Kaya, what are you doing? Kaya's bored. Okay, whatever. Maybe I'm gonna mix the very light lavender shade from this palette. This one up here, no, like a light pink. Yeah, okay. Think that works for what I want it to do. Maybe, maybe not. This is stressing me out. Kaya baby horn, don't eat my pellets. Martin left this afternoon and yeah, she's already a little bit restless. So I don't know. Maybe I have to put her into her den and then she can't get into stuff she shouldn't. At the moment she's not too bad. She's just, I guess she's just looking for stuff to do. Kaya baby, what you doing? Irritates. I don't know. Does that look okay? I'm not satisfied with the shape. Don't like the shape. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. And then, my lips are dry once more. So yesterday I used a different color, but this is also the Essence Meta Glow Dual Chrome Eye Pencil in the shade Chromefinity. It's not a great, like the product keeps falling out of the pencil, but it's a nice product to apply if you can say, you know, not drop it and have it fall everywhere. Okay, so it's leaning a little bit more blue, I would say. Kind of imagine something tiny bit different, but let's just go with it. Don't know. Okay. Maybe I can put a little bit of that the shimmer on the top of the eye, like right here. Because now it has another base to grip onto. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then I think I want to. Should I go in with a deep purple or something? Do I even? I have a deep purple somewhere. I know I do. It's just hard to remember where. This one. Okay, so this is Natasha Denona Lila palette. And, well, this one is, it's not quite the right shade. Okay, what about this one? I forgot the name of this one. Maripolis palette. No, Amor y Mariposas. Okay, I'm sorry. I probably butchered that. Sorry if you speak Spanish. And yep, okay, this one, this shade is pretty dark. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. I'm gonna go for that. It's called Noob. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. Okay. Slightly lighter than what I imagined, but still fine. I just remembered this morning Martin and I were talking about like the whole manosphere thing, and he was saying how like he wishes that what did he say? I think he was saying how he wishes that people wouldn't be so pessimistic about the state of things, because there are obviously contra voices, especially on this topic, and you know, they're just not, I suppose, pushed forward. It's just not as outrageous and like consumable as some of the stuff that gets spread online, you know, with the whole incel culture, etc., etc. So yeah, that was a fun video. It was an interesting video. Oh, what did I say? I have to look it up. There was an interesting video I saw the other day, talking about like Diary of a CEO, and like how specifically what Diary of a CEO does is it keeps you under, as opposed to helping you reach your full potential. He made a whole bunch of points about how the people that are on Diary of the CEO are so, you know, ensconced in their own success that they cannot see their luck and cannot see their privilege. And so they believe that, you know, this is primarily me. This is primarily me. And I'm not saying that none of what none of their success is owing to their hard work, but to succeed there needs to be, or at least that's what this YouTuber was saying, that there needs to be a convergence of luck and some sort of skill that produces a successful person. And his point of view was that a lot of these people that have made it financially, let's just be realistic. No one really talks about their success as a person without talking about how successful they are financially. So, so I mean that is kind of like the measuring stick, I guess, like how much you earn and so on and so forth, as as an indication of your success. Anyway, yeah. So his point of view was that they discount the luck that they have, and they discount the privileges that they have in the creation of their success, just because it's I guess it's a more simplistic story to tell, you know, a more simplistic story to tell in the sense that, okay, I did this, I invested in this, I did that, and all of this accumulated, like, in turn brought me my success. And he was saying how the people that appear on, you know, all this kind of self-improvement ding dong type of shows, they have a more straightforward, simple story to tell, which is marketable, which is appealing to the audience. It's a simple kind of, okay, I follow this formula and then I'm gonna succeed in life. I'm going to thrive in life. Yeah, but yeah, he was saying how experts who are more accurate in their in their predictions, like let's say they predict about the stock market, or they predict about, I don't know, politics, things like that. People that are more accurate in their predictions, they say it and then it actually does happen. Those people are more likely to not speak as if everything is so clear. They tend to say, well, it depends on this and it depends on that. And if this, then that will happen, or something along those lines. And they don't have this I know everything kind of vibe to them. Whereas the experts, the ones that are, you know, political pundits, etc., etc., they're a lot more sure of themselves. But when it comes to the actual predictions and being accurate about predictions, it's similar to like just probability of, I don't know, a chicken picking out a piece of information from a hat, which a bunch of chickens, and you know, probability of like me as a non-expert predicting the same thing. At least this is, I might be not as accurate in my explanation of what he said. I'll try to post the link of what this video was later on. Wait, no, let me just quickly figure out what I sent, because then it helps. Then I don't have to put the link in, because I never remember to put the link in anyway. Ooh, where are we? Where are we? Is it in messages? No. It's gonna be in my liked videos. I definitely know that. Okay. It's from Barry's Economics. Diary of a CEO is the name of the name of the video is Diary of a CEO is Making You Less Successful. And the account posting it is Barry's Economics. So if that is something you're interested in looking into, please go ahead and check that out. I don't know Barry Barry does not know me, so anyway. And he's not selling anything except a broken mug. It was an inside joke. He's not actually selling a broken mug. He was trying to emphasize that, these people are, tend, especially when it comes to like podcasts and streamers and something, they tend to try to sell you something, invest in my crypto kind of stuff. I mean, there's a certain element of, well, you still have to feed yourself, and therefore ad revenue, haha. If I ever get popular enough to actually have ads on my videos, that would be great for me to actually earn something while actually, doing all this work. But I don't know. I think at this point, yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that, especially if there's like, political ads. But I guess you could also click that, like you as the consumer could remove the option to have target-based ads and things like that. I think I, as the creator, could also disable interest-based ads on my channel, whatever I'm doing, at least on YouTube. Okay, I don't know about TikTok because I'm not on there. But in a sense, I think on YouTube, if you do an disabled interest-based ads, then your revenue is less, I think, because I guess the return on investment for the advertisers is less likely. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, I also did like do some, oh, hello! Hello! Oh my God! Hi! Hi, Jules. I have not heard from you in such a long time. How are you doing? Hello, I've been rambling for 5 years. I am so happy to see you in the chat. How are you? I thought about you, not every day, but I have thought about you throughout I don't know, how long has it been since like we've communicated? A long time. I'm not on Facebook anymore. I'm also not on Instagram. Yeah, I am okay. At the moment, I'm okay. I swear, it's all like every time I talk to someone, how am I doing? If they know about my whole health thing, it's always, for now I'm okay. It's been up and down, and it truly has been. I think nearing the end of last year, I had a terrible like depressive episode, and it was horrible. It was super horrible. Hello, hello. I don't know how to pronounce your username, Ify Grenoria. Thank you for your compliment. I hope you like the eyeshadow. I'm plodding along, not been doing great if I'm honest. I know you've had a rough time over the last few years, bless you. Yes, I've also been kind of like thinking of you and worried about you, like how have you been? Because I remember when I went over to was it Scotland for Louisa's wedding. I wanted to meet up with you, but I also know, like, sometimes it's just like, nah, even it can be difficult. You're just not feeling well, everything's a mess, maybe anxiety, maybe other mental health issues. Yeah, I was really hoping I could meet you. I don't know if in the future we will get the chance to meet, but if we do, I would really love to meet you in person. Um, how are you in terms of like when you say you're plodding along? Is it more like a mental health thing or a physical health thing, or is it like a combination of stuff? I'm curious to know. I mean, if you're open to sharing, of course. If not, that's totally fine. I'm yapping on for 5 years. What am I doing with my eyeballs? Okay. I think I want to do a little bit of like darker liner on the outside. I'm still in contact with Louise. She's, well, maybe not as much as maybe not as much as in the past, but still I am in. Oh no, I don't have the cap for this. What on this? Sadly, my agoraphobia is good mental health and physical. How can I privately message you? Oh, let's see. Okay, so tell you what, I have an email attached to my YouTube thing. Just send me an email, then I'll send you my number, and then we can like do WhatsApp, or we can do like Telegram. I don't know if you have Telegram. For a while I stopped using WhatsApp because Meta is an asshole. But everyone is on that damn place, so I caved, and now I'm back on it like as a business because I started like doing. I want to. This is my ambition. My hope is to be able to sell my art. Don't know if I'm good enough to do that, but yeah, freaking hell, I swear, like, get fed up with them, especially with the whole like AI stuff and like, um, what was it? Something about building a library full of, oh no, training the AI model um based on books from authors who never gave their permission for their intellectual property to be used to train AI. That pissed me off, and then I was like, okay, I want to get off this stupid Meta train. I want to get off Facebook, even though it was my go-to for like, I kind of grew up on Facebook. 18, 19 years old, 20 years old, like my formative years were on Facebook. But yeah, just really like pissed me off that they were just stealing people's work and using it to train AI to replace the very people that they stole the work from. You just want to slap someone. Thanks very much. Yeah, I had not no idea, but I did not know that you had agoraphobia. I'm very sorry that this is happening to you, and I can understand mental health struggles because I was in a very bad state last year, end of last year. And my long COVID stuff kind of comes and goes. Last year, like end of last year, I had like all of a sudden I had like severe anxiety, and it wasn't about anything specific, just everything was just making me anxious. Everything. I didn't know what to do with myself. I could not, like, I was like, I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong. I know intellectually I'm not doing anything wrong, but I feel as if I'm doing something terribly wrong. And I swear it was the most horrible, and I've never had it like that before. Never had my anxiety like reach that level before. And I swear I was so suicidal. I couldn't take it. I was just, my God, it was horrible. I'm really sorry that you also have this experience, this anxiety. I don't know how people do it, like living through it. I don't know. It's like if you haven't lived through it and then you suddenly it comes, I swear. Mental health issues are so complex sometimes. I'm really sorry. Yeah. What was I saying? Okay. Now my face. Everything has been about my face, duh. I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, okay. So my long COVID thing, when I started having the anxiety, my energy level spiked because I have to do something. If I don't do something, if I do the wrong thing, everything will come crashing down. So I was not exhausted anymore, and that was like, actually, no, I won't say it was good because it was a horrible like experience. Even though I have energy, I'm not actually doing the things I want to do. It's just I'm just doing stuff, not because I enjoy it. I did not enjoy anything I was doing, reading, watching TV, listening to music, painting, cleaning, nothing. I did not get any pleasure out of anything I was doing. I was simply doing them because I felt as if I didn't do the things that I was doing, things would just come crashing down. I don't know how to explain it. So it wasn't actually a good experience in the sense that I could do stuff because I didn't actually want to do any of the stuff I was doing. I was just doing it out of fear. Frederick passed away a while back. I don't even remember how long he passed away, but yeah, he maybe 3 years, no, possibly 4 years, yeah, and we got Kaya, yes, and there. Yes, I was very devastated when he left, and that when he died, I had another big meltdown, another breakdown. I was spiraling into like terrible depression. It was horrible. I really hope that when Luna passes, I don't want to even think about her passing because, I hope that when Luna passes, I can cope with it better. But yeah, she's getting on in her age. She's 16 now, so I don't want to jinx it. Hopefully, she lives up to like 20 something plus, hopefully. But yeah, there some cats will pass away at this age, and she's okay. She's had some health complications with she has this inner ear thing, that ear infections that comes and goes, and then she also has the herpes thing with her eye, but that has been with her like ever since we got her from the shelter. So we kind of just manage it the best we can, and it is what it is. But she did have like a big problem when we was it when was that when we visited Singapore. She the apartment, it was near the winter time, and somehow the heating broke down, and she got sick from it. I think it was because the house was super cold. We had a neighbor that was like tending to her, feeding her, and clearing her poo and everything. But he noticed it was a bit cold, but he didn't realize that the heating had completely shut down until like she was visibly sick. She was just sitting in her cat box, the litter box, not a comfy place, just sitting there. She wasn't pooing, she wasn't peeing, and so like it seemed like there was a huge problem. So we rushed, at least our friends rushed her to the vet because we were still in Singapore and our flight was not until a few days later. And I was so freaking worried she would die while we were there. We were gone. But she made it, thank goodness. It was a hefty vet bill because they had to like do all sorts of like tests and MRI or whatever. I can't remember what they did. But yeah, she essentially her blood, she stopped peeing, and like she stopped pooping, and then she had this terrible ear thing, and her blood pressure was very high apparently. I don't know how they measure blood pressure, to be honest. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me because the animal, usually, at least, especially cats, right, they're gonna be super freaked out being brought to a vet. Like, the blood pressure is obviously gonna spike. But anyway, she was put on some blood pressure medication, and she still takes it, and Yeah, I can't remember exactly what happened, but they had to, yeah, they had to induce her peeing and her pooing, because otherwise, like there would be problems with the kidneys and blah blah and all this. And so thankfully she got better, and it was worrying for a while. We did not know, like, if this was like, like her coming close to the end, but yeah, she survived that. And then recently she had a few teeth pulled out, but the vet also said that the teeth are in very good condition considering how old she is. So that was good to know. And hopefully she won't need any more dental work. Yeah. So he said, like, based on like what he sees, it's quite likely she won't need any more dental work. Her teeth are pretty good. And the only thing that has been really concerning us is the ear infection, because it keeps returning. But from what we understood from the surgeon, based on her age and how invasive the surgery is to maybe rectify the situation, he says that, there's a very good chance that the condition will return even after the surgery. And he cannot say for sure until he goes into the ear and looks at it, because they did a CT scan and an MRI scan, but it's not definitely clear. So he would only know for sure if he actually operated on her, opened her up, and all this kind of stuff. And based on her age and how invasive the surgery is, and the recovery period, and how much pain she will be in after surgery, like he said, it's just not, it doesn't seem worth it. If she was a younger cat, it would make more sense. But at her age, it's too much, he says. Like, at least that there's a higher chance that she would not survive the surgery than she would benefit from the surgery. So we were like, okay, fine, let's just manage the ear infections with medication. So she's had repeated ear infections, which is frustrating. But yeah, the last time we went, we did a more, intense antibiotic treatment for her ears, and it has seemed to hold up for longer. So I'm crossing my fingers that, the infection doesn't return anytime soon. And if it does return, we know how to treat it better. So yeah, she's a hard nut. She's grooming herself a lot more than she used to. She kind of, like, her belly's bare because she keeps grooming it. And I mean, we've tried different things. We put the cone over her head to let it grow back, but after the cone is removed, she starts doing it again. And like, the vet was saying how, well, maybe she's like in pain and she's uncomfortable. Okay, all right, no problem. Bye bye. Thank you. I will definitely send you a message back. Have a good day. All right, I've been talking for 5 years and I forgot what I was doing. Right, okay, so now, oh, hello, Likeable Paper. Greetings to you. I am in the middle of makeup and not painting, but, well, I mean, I guess this is kind of painting, but painting on my face. Hello. So I just used the Shiglam. Shiglam. It's actually a really silly name, I think. I don't really like the name. Yeah, of course. It's in soft tan. I've been using this like every every makeup session since I've gotten it. Okay. So I think for the eyeballs, no, I've done the eyeballs. Hold up, where is my color corrector? Maybe I can just use like a, okay, no, I'll just use the color corrector. Gonna use this. No longer can get this. I love this thing and I hate that it's no longer available to purchase, but still have quite a bit, so I'll just use it until it's gone and then cry after that. Okay, real color correction under the eye. Okay, that does not look great, but whatever. There we go. So, no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I just need to blend it out just a little bit. All right, okay, now I'm gonna try to do a little bit of contouring on the nose, and I will use the SheGlam again for that. The dough, what is this called? The applicator is a bit too large, so I need to go in with a brush. Come on, it's a piece of. I'm gonna clean my brush. Hold on. Let me give it to you now. Let me give it to you now. Ooh. Yeah, I'm quite sure I have. How have I been? I have been alive. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah. My husband has gone for a hike in Italy. It's gonna be like a 5 day kind of hike thing, and yeah. So now I am ruling the roost with my pepperoni, and oh yeah, I don't have. Okay. It should be okay. There should be an email like if you press more next to my profile, press more, and then there's more. There's the description, the links, which is Blue Sky, more info, and then view email address. And then you have to press view email address to actually see it. And that's like my more channel based email address. But the one I sent you is, I don't know if you're still there, Jules, but the one I sent you is my private emails. Yeah, I got into the habit of doing it in all like uppercase because there were some people that when they read my email thought the L was a one, and then they kept sending it to the wrong email. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just copy and paste, but they would just like type it in themselves and they would turn the L into one, and that's why I say I write it in uppercase. But I think either way, if you lowercase or uppercase, it still works. You can lowercase it if you want. Okay. So if you're wondering like who I'm talking to, it's like I've got Twitch running, I've got YouTube running, also got Stream Space running. So I'm streaming to 3 different platforms at the same time. Fancy. Yeah, I guess so. I don't sure. I mean, we live in Germany, so it makes sense for him to go over to Italy for hiking. He's going with his father and his brother. And yeah, they're not gonna be like camping in a tent or something. I think they have like hostels or something booked for overnight stay and so on. And I think the next time Martin goes hiking, he says he wants to go next year in the summer again, I think. I don't know if he wants to go this year even. He might, I don't know. he wants to bring Kaya, our dog, with him to go hiking, which I think would be fun for Kaya. I will not be joining him because I don't have, I'm not in the best health, and it would not be great. I would be exhausted the whole time. I would not make it past the first kilometer, probably. If I was in better health, I might be more inclined to do it, but I don't think I'm a very outdoorsy person. I like having a toilet that works, and I don't like to feel pain when I am doing physical work. When I'm physically moving, I don't want to be in pain. You know, like how when you go to the gym and you lift weights, if anyone does that, it's painful. I don't like that. I don't like pain. I don't want to be in great discomfort when you know, maybe that's why I put on so much weight, but whatever. Um, I do plan to try to alter my diet a little bit, maybe be a little bit more active, but not in the sense of, you know, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna, um, not gonna run, not gonna lift anything. I'm not gonna strain myself. I think it's just gonna be like low pace walking kind of thing. Because I mean, I think any activity on top of what I already do, which is very little anyway, will reap some results, even if it's not miraculous and not wonderful and I'm not ripped or whatever. I don't care about that. So I'm just gonna do my gentle thing. And I also do have some health complications with the long COVID, which complicates things a lot because if I strain myself to a certain point, I could get like the resurgence of these very bad long COVID symptoms, which would render me completely useless. So, like, I'm not joking. It's like to the point where I can't wash my own hair, kind of thing, and my husband has to wash my hair for me, and that's just a horrible situation, you know? Can't even climb the stairs without like breathing really, really hard, severely hard. And well, at this point, I'm okay. I can climb the stairs without like gasping for air, but there was a period of time during like the really intense long COVID symptoms I had where I couldn't even climb like 2 stairs without feeling like I had to stop and take deep breaths and then walk a couple more steps and then gasp for air. It was just horrible. So I'm not gonna risk triggering anything weird because from what I've experienced, like stress and pushing myself is a recipe for that to happen. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, eyeshadow. I haven't done my blush yet. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna use this one, Max Factor Miracle Touch Creamy Blush. I don't use this very often just because it's like kind of not in a palette, and I like seeing my blushes in a palette. It's kind of a stupid reason not to use it, but so using the brush. Why is that? I'm gonna have to clean my brushes after this. This is just way too many brushes that have stuff on it that I don't want the stuff to be on it. Am I making any sense? Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I like this blush. Kind of like a natural kind of rosiness to it. So I do notice that my double chin has been really like growing. And that's why I kind of want to lose a little bit of weight just for vanity's sake more than anything else. And I want to be able to continue to fit in my clothes. I was pleased I think a couple months ago, because my pants, my jeans started feeling looser. There was a point, I think, last year, like just before the depression, I think I was like weighing a lot. I mean, just before the depression, I had depression, but before the real meltdown where it's just like everything's horrible. That was I noticed that my jeans were getting tight, and I didn't want to buy new jeans. So I think that's also another motivator. I just don't want to spend any more money on clothes. It's pain in the ass because then you have to find the right fit, and then you have to replace all this stuff that you have already bought and you spend so much money on. So that's another motivating factor. I don't want to spend extra money buying new clothes. And if I do slim down, I can always alter my clothes because I do have a sewing machine and I do know a bit about altering sewing and so on. I'm not a wonderful seamstress, but I can do it. Can make little like changes here and there. Okay, now let's see. I want to put some stuff on my eyeballs. No, eyes, not eyeballs. Jeez. Okay, so I think I've already got some liner under the eye here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this. Ooh, wait, no, which one is it? This one. Yeah, this purple shade. Just a teeny tiny touch. If that brush will pick something up. Okay, I don't know if that did anything. I don't know. I need another brush. Okay. It hasn't altered the appearance immensely, but it's still there. I can still see it. Okay. So that is the eye. I think I'm going to lightly curl my lashes and then put some falsies on. And then the lips are last, and my lips are very dry. I should drink some water. Okay. Ooh. A weird sound just came through. You know how like certain frequencies just kind of out of nowhere, they just kind of become very loud in your ear, and then it takes a moment for you to adjust, and then it goes away again. And for some people, like they have it like really strongly, like the tinnitus or something. Thankfully, I don't have that. Thankfully, I don't have tinnitus. I don't have that. But it's just jarring when it happens. But it goes away in like a few seconds, so it's fine. Okay, a bit of curl. Okay, so I've curled it. Do I want to put mascara? Okay, I'll put a tiny bit of mascara on. Like a tiny bit. Waterproof? Whatever. I'll use the waterproof one. So I've been really liking this Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. The purple one. I know this is supposed to be like a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I am very impressed. Actually, no. I want to use maybe this one. No, should I use this one? Okay. No. I'm gonna go with the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Waterproof. I've got so many mascaras. I should really like use them. And so this is not gonna do very much for the appearance of my lashes. This is just there to like give it a light hold. Well, as I put on selfies. Falsies. Thank you. I am fluent. Okay. So I have a whole bunch. I am embarrassed at how many false lashes I have because I barely ever wear them. So my favorites are these. I think there's these. Where are these from? What are they from? Doll Lashes. Doll Beauty. It's from Doll Beauty. I've got plenty of these. And a lot of them are just way too large for me actually, but I don't know. I just went a bit crazy at some point. Just like imagining they would make me look very glamorous, but in actual reality, I don't like wearing them because they itch and they're annoying. I mean, you first put them on, it's okay. It takes a while to put them on, and then after that, it's like, why did I put them on? This is uncomfortable. I don't like them. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this for the video. I'm gonna go with Penelope. Penelope looks fun. It's a little bit more dramatic and like cat eye, and there's so much, there's like dust on them. So, okay, should be fine. All right. So I'm gonna do the method with this. This is the NYX. It's the liner for me. So it's a 2-in-1 liner and lash adhesive. It's black and it also has some sticking power, but I will also use actual lash glue with the falsies to apply this. This is just so that, you know, it has a target to hit. You know what I mean? It's like it's got some stickiness to it, and when I line it, then I know, okay, this is going to be the positioning of the lash. And when I put on the glue and then put it on top of that, then it doesn't like fly everywhere. Anyway, I don't know if I'm making any sense to anyone. Oh no. Okay. I think I got some on the lid where I didn't want it. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Then I put a little bit of lash glue on the thing. Oh, do I have any tweezers with me? Oh no, I have to go and look for tweezers. I hate doing that because I don't know where they are. Okay. Okay, so I'm putting it on the band. Cool. Has this dried out already? I don't know. No, it's still got product. No. This requires a lot of concentration. Okay. I have to breathe through this because it's a pain in the ass if I don't get it right. Oh, I wish I had my tweezers here. Okay, never mind. Let's try to do it by hand. Let's try to do it by hand. I still see some fluff on this thing. Okay, it's better a bit. All right. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna need to get some tweezers. Give me a second. Okay. La da da da. Top viewers stream what? First time top viewers streambo.live. Exciting hormone B what? Okay. I'm assuming you're asking me to do something. I don't know. Exciting hormone. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so I think I need a little bit more glue on this thing. Oh no, do I need to repurchase this? Okay, hold on. Okay. So, ow. Okay. Oh, for heaven's sake. Work with me. This is why I hate putting on lashes. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh, it's all come out already. Okay. And this is fine, and then this end is not adhering the way that I'd like. So, please, 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 please work. Oh. There's another technique, which is to place the lash under your actual lash line, but that is irritating in a whole other way. Oh, come on. That's the thing with curling the lashes prior, that also like interferes if it's like in the way of the lash line. Please stay. Okay, now I just need a reason to go out. What if I go to the dog park like this? It's just gonna be ridiculous. Okay. Okay. So again, same situation on this side. Gonna do the next liner thingy-majig thing. Oh yeah. No, wait. Let me flip the... Yeah, that works better. Okay. Oh, please be steady. got some snoot coming down. Oh, for the love of pizza. Okay, that should be fine in general. Okay, okay. So that is the liner done. And now I have to put on the glue. It's just double insurance for the thing to stick properly. So get the glue on there. Right, okay, I forgot to mention what glue I'm using. This one is the, what is this one? Duo Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive in dark tone. So there it goes. Right. Okay. Oh, please. Okay, that was a lot more successful than the first one. I think this tweezer does really help. Oh no. Please stay. It's popping out here. Okay. The inner corner, make sure the inner corner stays. That's the part that kind of lifts a lot. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot neater than this side. I don't know if you can see. Whoa, the light just changed. Okay, okay. Excuse me while I do something to my nose. Oh, okay. Next up, lips. Let's see, what are we gonna do with lips? I think I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors My Main. And yesterday I did use a lip liner, and I was pleased with the result. So I am also going to do that. Where are you, lip liner? So I don't have a lot of lip liners. I think like I don't really need a lot of lip liners. Okay, so this one is the shade Nude Truffle from NYX Cosmetics as well. Hiya. 9. Okay, so I'm going to line the lips now. I think Kaya's a bit bored. It's going to be so weird if I go out like dressed like this with lashes and makeup and everything just to walk the dog. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good shade. And Kaya, baby horn. I'll give you a bone in a second, okay? go. So I'm gonna do the thing where I'm like drawing a little smile. Not a smile, like an uplifted side. Come here, Kaya. Kaya. Kaya has a pause on my makeup thing. Off. Sit down, down. Put her down. You're fine. She's bored. She wants to do something fun. Okay, so this is my main from Dose of Colors. It's a very nude kind of shade for my skin tone. Okay, that's it. I feel like I've got like a lot of redness in this area. Maybe I should do some color correction there. Let's try that. Let's try to do it. I had a brush. Okay. So I'm going to use this one again. My color wheel thing. I'm going to go in with the yellow, the most yellow toned one. There we go. Good. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna put on some setting powder. Oof, I'm gonna use Hourglass ambient lighting palette, and I'm gonna go in with these two shades right here, mixed together, I guess, and then I'm just gonna dust it on the, I don't know, just most of my areas, I guess. Quite impressed with this like patch thing because you can't actually see that it's a patch really. I mean, you can if you squint, but it's quite minimal. Then some on the forehead area. Okay. Down the nose, just a bit. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. Oop, hair. I think next up I'm going to maybe a bit of highlighter. I'm looking quite intense right now, I feel. This is a lot for Bielefeld. Oh, for heaven's sake, where is the thing? Ah, okay, I'm going to use this one then. This is a whole bunch of Davina Cosmetics highlighter shades. I think I'll go with the, wait, what is this one? This one, oh, okay, this is a goldy type. Okay, I think I'll go with the gold one. It's quite intense, so I'm going to try to be lighter handed with this one. So this shade right here, what is this one called? Arcadia. I'm going to clean my brushes after this, definitely. That is shiny. I barely tapped my brush into it. Oh my goodness, okay. Look at how shiny that is. That is really intense. Okay. All right, I think that's fine. Hold on, let me just touch this area up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's the look. I don't like how the lighting keeps changing so suddenly. I don't really understand it. Yeah. That's the look. I haven't done much to my hair. I did kind of style it this morning with a hot comb, and I think it's much better than yesterday. I didn't style my hair at all yesterday, and it was just like flying everywhere. This has a little bit more of a structure to it, not a crazy amount, but it looks like at least this thing is like curled a little bit, wavy a little bit. And there goes the pepperoni. You see the pepperoni? Oh no, that's the pepperoni. So there she is. There she is. Hello, pepperoni. Hello. Yeah. Sniffy pop. You're Sniffy pop. Kippo. 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 You boy. She's trying to paw me. You cutie pie. Why are you so cute? You're the cutest pea in the bunch. You are. Want to show off to everyone how cute you are? Look at a little snoot. It's just gonna be me, her, and Luna for the next week or so, and it's gonna be, I guess, a bit trying because I think, I mean, yeah, have to walk her and so on, like, and take her out for pooing and peeing many times a day. So, I mean, she's gotten better. I mean, as a puppy, she had to go a lot more often, but yeah, there's still effort to maintain her. She is, but she's okay. She's not a super energetic dog. See, she keeps trying to paw me, and I don't know why. Oh, you want to say hi to everyone? You say hi. Come here. Come. Come here. Come. No. She's afraid. Goodness gracious me. All right. So that is the end of the makeup look. I think I'm gonna go now. Let me see. I can put some stuff away. That'll be great. It's way too much stuff here. Yep. I have to get into the habit of really like putting everything away after I use them because otherwise it just accumulates into a huge pile of mess. And that is annoying. Gonna clean those brushes. Gonna clean these brushes as well. Those brushes. Okay. Just putting stuff away at the moment. And I'm gonna refill that sooner or later. I'm feeling tired now. It's not good. So actually, I found out that live streaming from the Xperia app, live streaming to Streamplace, and also like putting that through to YouTube and Twitch seems to work. Let me see. Yep, seems to work. I'm looking at Twitch right now, trying to figure out like how good it is. The video seems quite smooth, and then when I'm also on, hold on, actually let me just fast forward to, yeah, okay. On YouTube as well, it's quite good. It's quite smooth. That's good. Okay, I'll probably let some people know. Like I'll write it on Blue Sky or something. I don't know. It seems to be good. I had lots of problem with OBS the other day, and streaming from the Xperia app, even though that's not kind of the recommended thing to do or like what they instructed me to do. So I'm streaming, what is this? I'm having the, what is this? External monitor hooked up to my Canon camera, and then I use the settings from Streamplace, which it's the server for OBS and the stream key. Took both of those, like wrote it down into this one and started streaming. Maybe at the first time there was a little bit of a problem, but then it's been quite smooth since I've been streaming. So that's actually good to know. I've been having such a pain in the ass time trying to figure out how to do it properly. I was always having, well, not always, but sometimes having problems. It might be more choppy when there are more people streaming, I gotta say. There's more going on the servers or something. To be honest, I really don't know anything about like the ins and outs of everything. What are you doing, Kaya baby? Okay. Did you just drop something? Did you just drop something? So that is good. Kaya baby, what's wrong? May I help you? Bing bong. What are you sniffing at? What are you sniffing at? Okay. So I think after this, I am going to clean my, I've said that 5 million times. Clean my brushes, tidy this place up a bit, maybe take Kaya downstairs, and then, yeah. Oh, I'll give her a chew bone because that will occupy her for a while. She's a little bit restless right now, so a chew bone would help calm her down, I think. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I am definitely going to post this like little update thing to post this update thing to the powers that be on the Streamplace arena.